So I think the postman at my house is sending me subliminal messages. Video number 151. Now this piece of footage is from quite a while ago, and again, I cannot remember the gentleman's name. However, he wanted a swallow on each hand, so that is indeed what we've done. I enjoy it. Like I said, I've definitely mentioned this a heap of times. I love tattooing hands. So what we've done with these is we just reversed the colours. It was super fun. We had 2 or 3 different designs, and this was the one that he liked. So obviously it's the same swallow on both hands, just flip the colours. But now, because this one was a while ago, I was probably still just using a Open 9 liner, aptly named, and a 7 mag for a straight 7 mag. I think this time would have been back then. But again, if you're watching this, make yourself known, because I'm sorry, I just cannot remember your name. He had been tattooed by other people. The other stuff on his arms, that's not my work. But yeah, I really enjoyed these. These are a very old school, traditional sailor sort of tattoo, swallows on the hands. Really, really fun. So I always enjoy when I get to do hands, but swallows on the hands are particularly fun. So thank you very much for this, and I hope to see you in the shop soon, buddy. Take it easy.
Have you subscribed yet?
So, I decided a while ago to get my bathroom done. This is in the shop. It used to be a wall down the middle. It used to be split, but I got it all taken down. My uncle and I took all the wall down. I got a customer of mine who's a handyman to paint it all and all that kind of. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But what I decided to do was just recently was have it so anybody and everybody who comes into my shop to get a tattoo can sign or draw or something on the wall. You know, sign the wall with a little date that they signed it or whatever, draw a little doodle, whatever, you know. And I thought, to make them feel more comfortable, I'll start it off. So you'll notice a hole in the wall just in front of me. I don't know why that's there. I had artwork on the wall and I took that off and there was a hole in the wall, and that's when I'm like, I could put something on that. And I had a pen in my hand and I thought, I'll put a pen on it. And then I thought, I could draw with that pen. What can I draw on? And then obviously I looked up and I seen the wall. This is how complicated my brain is. Hole, something on the hole. Pen draws. What can I draw on? What's in front of me? Wall. What will I draw? Draw what you know. Frightened rabbit cross. So penciled it in, got my Sharpies, drew it on, shaded in some black. You'll see in a second I've done some dots and stuff to give it a wee bit of 3 different textures. But it's wood chip, as you'll see. So it's not the easiest to draw on. However, you'll see this. Look at the state of that Sharpie. Flat. And that was just from shading in the black that you can see. But the good thing is that I've got heaps of Sharpies and the wall's huge. That artwork that's on there was from another tattooer friend of mine, Daryl, who he sent me that a long, long time ago. I've still got it, but I've took that down since. Now that whole wall, from the top to the bottom, is hopefully over the next however many years. I kind of wish I'd started this a long, long time ago, but it is what it is. It started now. So if you come in now and get a tattoo, you can draw something or sign the wall, put a little date on it. And yeah, I thought it was a cool idea. So whenever you're in next, if you go to the bathroom and you want to just feel free, I'll try and remind everybody that comes in. If you don't know what the 618 is, you probably should. But yeah, so thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy. Come on in, get tattooed, and draw on the walls. Take it easy. So next up, we have a long-time customer called Sarah. I've tattooed Sarah a few times, and this was... I don't think this was the last thing I'd done on her. I forget. But anyway, smiley face, and she do something, and a smiley face and something. So this is what I've done. Now this one is again maybe not that recently. I think maybe a year, maybe a little bit longer. I honestly can't remember. Sarah, if you're watching this, let me know when this was. I genuinely can't remember. But I've tattooed Sarah a lot. As you'll see, I've done that little doll, the voodoo doll on her a good few years ago. The one on her shin I've done, you've seen in a previous video. I've done some pattern work with a big moth on her, which has been in a previous video. I've done a little bit of stuff on her chest, her arms. So yeah, I've been tattooing Sarah for, I want to say maybe 8 or 9 years, something like that, maybe, give or take. She always gets cool stuff, and we always have a good chat. So there's people we know in common, and yeah, anyway, so I enjoy Sarah's company, and like I say, she gets good tattoos. So this was, again, I don't recall when. If I go to my hard drive, it'll tell me that this was done on the 10th of March 2023. So there we go, 10th of March. But thank you very much, buddy, and I'll hopefully see you in the shop soon. All right, I hope everything's going good, and yeah, take it easy. I'll see you soon, buddy. Bye. Next up, from the previous video, you've seen Xander's armpits and his arms, and I finished his hand with the pattern work stuff. This, I mentioned in that video that I've tattooed Xander quite a few times with his legs and various different stuff, and I drew this one day, and it initially had writing next to it, like Love Hurts or something, or True Love, I forget what it was. I think it might have been Love Hurts. But we decided to take the writing out. I redrew the chain on, and yeah, this is what he got on his leg. And I really enjoyed this. This was super fun. Xander sits really well, like I mentioned in the last video, but this was just a little bit different. We were doing pattern stuff by this point. I think I'd done at least one of his arms, if not more, but just fancied doing something on his leg, which is always great. Mix it up a bit, take the pressure off the arms every now and again, or the one spot, you know. So this would have been I think this probably was a 14 round liner with a 7 mag. This was super fun. Inside of the leg, obviously, creeping onto the calf, and just sort of last minute I says to him, "How'd you fancy some blood?" And he was like, okay. And that was pretty much it. Xander's good. He's easy going. He knows what he wants, but he's easy going, and he understands that if I suggest something, it's usually for the greater good, if you will. You know, it's just because it's going to make it better, not because I fancy a whim, you know. But anyway, thank you very much, Xander. Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you very much to the first chap, and thank you for watching. Take it easy.